understand many of you there would be keenly want to know what is happening in the Gambia Football Federation Division League, and Hawks are making an early substitution here. Two players are coming in, number 9 and number 19, and of course number 11, that is Abdurrahman Job, is making way for number 19, and number 9 also coming on for number 2, that is Lamin Chate. So the coach Ali Jan making early substitution here, injecting fresh legs, probably want to make amends as quickly as possible to get the game going, because I don't think they would have voted to lose 2 games in a row. Like I said, they were defeated 2-1 in their first encounter of the season, and here they are trailing with the same scoreline against Gambian Forces. 2 new entrants for Hawks, and there's number 3 there for Hawks, that is of course Sain Sanya. Gambian Forces now are playing from left to right, while Hawks are defending from right to left. As Manga there jump and clear the line for Hawks, who are under pressure now to respond in this game. In the other fixtures between Real de Banjul and Gamtel is 0-0 at halftime, and Elite United against Brikama United also remains the same. There are no goals scored in those 2 matches so far. So here, though, it's different. Hawks are leading. Gambian Forces are leading Hawks by 2-1, and Bakasise is down, but he seems okay. And Gambian Forces would want to defend very well to continue their good starts of the season after they registered their first win of the season with a 2-0 win against Marimo from Manjai, who are scheduled to I think they played yesterday, is it? I also need to find out what happened, what was the outcome of yesterday's matches, so I can also update you on that. But right now here at the Independence Stadium is Gambian Forces, who are leading by 2-1, and they are coming forward again here with another chance. Kabiro Juve there, but it's a good defending there, and Mendy couldn't keep that ball in there, and it's another corner for Gambian Forces. And remember, they scored their second goal from a corner kick, and I know Gambia Hawks that would be very much cautious this time around not to concede from another set piece here. But in yesterday's matches, Gambian Forces, GPA, Gambia Port Sorti, were 2-1 winners against BK Milan, who were the biggest winners in last week's matches, and it was the only game I think played yesterday. But here, corner came, another corner from Samsidin. Cross goes in, but straight to the goalkeeper. Mendy, he's sent a long high one, looking for the new entrant there, number 19 for Hawks. And this is Omar Sarr. Sarr sent a long high one, and it's gone over the line. It is a goal kick for Gambian Forces. It's a corner kick rather. The ball deflect or deflected. One of the Gambian Forces players. It was from that side of the field that Gambian Forces scored their second goal. This time, Hawks, what can they do? But well defended there by Gambian Forces. Another cross comes in. Bakasisi. Wow, that was a free header from Mas Manga, but he could not connect, and he headed the ball wide. That was another great opportunity for Hawks to capitalize and come back into this game, but one of the tallest players in this page could not connect Mas Manga, and it remains 2-1 to Gambian Forces. What an opportunity missed there. Well. Bakasese sent a long one, and this is Gambian Forces, but Hawks again quickly wins back position. They have to. This is Silva for Gambian Forces. They are coming forward. Kabiro there has been brought down. It's a foul, says the referee. It's a very good position for Gambian Forces. He's a very fine player, fast on the ball. Kabiro, they need to be very much careful with him. And this is a good position. Samsidien is there, probably to take this one again for Gambian Forces. Kabiro alongside him. Two other players from Hawks also standing by, and the goalkeeper is giving direction for the players to stand, and he's one to give advice to where the two players would position themselves. And Samsi Din Baji and Kabiro hands on hips, and they are talking to each other. Over here comes Samsidin, but poor one there, straight to the wall. And here's Kabiro again. Quickly he come back and finds number 7. There is of course Ibrahim Barrow, but number 24. That is of course, what is it? Samsidin. You have number 3. That is of course Saini Sanyang has been brought down, and it's a free kick for Hawks. And the Gambia Armed Forces have a number 6 Mas Job is going to take this one for the Reds, who are in white shirts and red socks with white boots, almost with all the players also here. There's a long high one, and the other side a good one there, an opportunity for Hawks. Oh my word, number 14, that is of course Tafa Mane, could not connect. Instead of, he bundled the ball over the line and hide wide in the air, and safely that was for Gambian Forces. Baka is not happy with the referee. He should be careful. Marigo is asking him to go back to his goal, and he's seemingly not happy with something. I do not know what he's complaining about, but whatever it is, the referee is now asking him to quickly kick the ball, or at least to do something, of which he does. He sent a long high one into the Gambian Forces half. Hawks, this is one of the shortest but quickest players here. And Forces defend. This is Saini, finds Mas Job. Mas failed to connect. Gambian Forces would now come. Kabiro, but no. Armed Forces well defending. Here now, Gambian Forces cleared their line. Number 21, that's Bakari Jiba. Again Hawks. This is now Kabiro. Lose position. The new entrance there for Hawks. They are coming forward. An opportunity here for the new entrant. Yes, he beats past Baka and is 2-2. One of the new entrants there. Fantastic connection there. And he beats past Baka. Brilliant strike. 2-2. Game on here at the Independence Stadium. Yet again, Hawks came from behind. And that was a good move there from the coach, who made a good an early substitution here, and it paid off for him, and they are back into the game. It's 2-2. Fantastic strike, and it's from Babakar. Yes, Babakar. Yes, Babu Karfal is the second goal scorer for Hawks. He got the equalizing goal for Hawks, and we are back at square one again. It's 2-2 here at the Independence Stadium. He is one of the newcomers in the second half, and they're contributing very well. And here's another set piece for Gambian Forces. Again, they need to dig deep if they are to go home with the 3 points here. They have to pull on their socks, maybe step up their gears, because Hawks are not relenting. And nice job there. Here comes Gambian Forces. It's a foul, says the central referee. Again, more fouls happening in this game here. Mostly at the center circle. That's where they're battling more in this encounter. Captain Giata, who scored the second goal for his side, are now taking this free kick for Gambian Forces. And Babu Karfal, who came in as a sub, has made the difference here for his side, eventually getting them back into the game, and is 2-2 here at the Independence Stadium. Barrow will stay to the goalkeeper, Mendy. The two goalkeepers, each of them conceding 2 goals here. That's been a very good encounter. Like I said, these are one of the top matches today in the First Division 1 league. In the other matches played so far, there were no goals scored in the first half, but we'll check on what is happening in the second half. Sosa, Umar Sarr, he's a very fine player, but he's been dispossessed. He wins back position quickly, finds Mas Job. Mas against one of the new entrants, the goalkeeper Babu Karfal, but he could not go past the Gambian Forces defenders this time around. And Sam Sedin in there for GAF, and this is now Captain Chata. Send a long one inside. The Hawks have, and number 9 Sane, and Hawks would defend on the doors. This is Barrow for Gambian Forces. Here comes Umar Sarr, but very fine. Of course, Bakari Chiba there for Gambian Forces, and there's an offside, says the referee. Here comes Masjob of Hawks in the last position. Here comes Gambian Forces, but not much discipline with the ball here from both teams. They are losing position so easily, and so many fouls committed in this game. And yes, Gambia Armed Forces also are ready to bring in 2 players to add more power into the team, number 17 and number 5. coming in for Gambia Armed Forces, and that is, of course, number 17 and number 5. But play continues right now, and Jiba finds Barrow. Barrow has been brought down. Kabiro wins position. Yes, he does. Hawks, nice job there. This is Babakar, but no. Captain Jata. The battle continues. Kabiro finds Silva, who switch play to the left, but Hawks with Aliou Mane comes in. He's still going. Aliou finds foul. Foul, no. He couldn't do much with that one. And Bakasese didn't allow the referee to give a chance for the new players to come in. And yes, now he will. Number 7 is going to give way for number 17. And that is Gambia Armed Forces. Ibrahima Barrow is going to make way for. Barrow is out. 17 and number 5 are in. Checking who is the other player that has been substituted. We have go out in the other side of the field. I did not know who he is. He's marching out there. Is it the number 3? Well, I still don't know who he is. Now, 2 players in for Gambian Forces as they win another corner kick. Kabiro sending a fine cross. Oh no! Wow, that was a free header there for Bakary Kiba, but his header went over the crossbar, and it's a goal kick for Hawks. Yeah, Lamin Dabo and yeah, Idrissa Sonko comes in for Gambian Forces. It's now turned out to be a ding-dong battle here at the Independence Stadium between Hawks and Gambian Forces, or Gambian Forces and Hawks, whatever you want to say it. Cross comes in, went high, straight to the goal. Oh my goodness! But I thought he it was going in, but it went over the bar, sliding over to the net, and it's a goal kick for Hawks to be taken by Mendy. It looks like he's going to send a long high one. Probably they're going to see the spoils here today, but we still have a long way to go. Anything could happen. But in a 4-goal trailer so far, it has been a very tense encounter with the battle done much at the center side of the center circle. Here comes Hawks, number 3. That is, of course, Saini. He finds number 8. That is Bakary Sonko. Sonko with the ball, but he couldn't connect. This is Omar Sarr. Foul could not connect, and it's an offside, says the linesman. And Gambia Armed Forces is going to benefit from another free kick, and Hawks are ready in another player. Number 5 is about to come in for Hawks. Probably Aliou Jan want to register his first win of the season. That's why he's not what he's want to pose, and that is Alaji Cisse. Hawks. Wow, the fans here thought that was another opportunity probably this time for Hawks to take the lead, because they had to come from behind in 2 occasions to level matters here. Gambian forces now keeping in possession. Still, number 17 looking for one of the new entrants, number 5, but no. This is now Saini. Send a long high one, looking for foul. Yeah, Jeba wouldn't allow him to. And here comes number 5 for Hawks. That is, of course, Master is making his left. And he's been given a standing ovation here for the fans, who are very happy with his performance today. Mas Job is a very fine player. His contribution, though, for today's match has ended, and Alaji Sise is stepping in his foot. And for the rest of the game, Alaji Sise also is going to contribute his part in this encounter here at the Independence Stadium. Alors mbokk yi ñu ngi leen di fàttali rek ba léegi ñu ngi fii ci Independence Stadium bi diggante Gambia Armed Forces ak Hawks. Fu mu nekk nii Hawks try nañ ba dal di dugalaat seen ñaareelu goal bi fu mu nekk nii match bi mu ngi gën a interesting kon ni leen ko waxee nekk na match bu am solo. Chances yi bari wuñ, waaye nag ñoom ñaar chance yi nga xamante ne yooyu lañ am dañ ci capitalize, dañ ko dugal. Ku nekk dugal na sa morom ñaari goal fii ci Independence Stadium ci kanami seen fans yi ak tamit seen coaches yi ak yu mel noonu ak yenn yi nga xamante ni ñu ngi fi pour enjoy match bi mu nekk lu am solo. Fu nekk nii nag comme niñ ko waxee ndam demagul ndam dikkut. Hawks ñu ngi wow, that was a very good strike. It was a very good shot from Ali Mane, one of the shortest players, if not the shortest players here in the pitch. He is in fact the shortest player, I can confirm that. But he's a very, very fine player for Hawks. That's Ali Mane. Here comes Lasana Jaju for Gambia Armed Forces, looking for Alaji Sesai, who's the new entrance for Gambia Armed Forces, the Khaki Boys, who were 2-0 winners against Marimo. Here they concede 2 goals, scoring another 2 goals. In the other matches, we are yet to receive the update so far in the second half, but in both matches finished 0-0 in the first half. But here at the Independence Stadium, goals are raining in. So far, 4 goals scored, 2 for each side. Foul has been blocked and brought down by Captain Jata. This is number 9 for Gambia Armed Forces. That is, of course, Lamin. And there's another foul there, an infringement. Fatih is not happy, and the referee would warn him, probably for the final time, need to do it again. And Hawks are to benefit from another free kick, and Boubacar Sonko is taking this one for the Red Devils, as they are called, or fondly called, I should say. The shot comes in, header, but Jata cleared, and long one looking for Laji Sise, but Hawks would this is now Gambia Armed Forces, number 6. That is, of course, Dauda Jaju, but his shot went straight to the goalkeeper, Mendy. This is Fall. Fall is a very good player. He's good on the ball, and this is Sar. He's on offside, says the referee, and he could not even beat the goalkeeper. Aliou Diagne thought that was going in. He was on his feet for celebration, but he had to come back again and at least wait for another moment. Here comes Alaji. This is number. Is that a foul? Penalty? No, says the central referee. And Lamin Sane was hoping and the referee was going to blow, but that looks very cheap. Jose here at the in the Pandan Stadium in Bakau, it's still 2-2. Hawks came from behind twice to level the scoreline. And the Gambian Foot score an early goal. Hawks fought back to level matters, and before the end of the first half, Gambian Forces extended their lead, and Hawks responded immediately after the break. Kabiro, there's an offside. Yes, it is. There is an offside, of course. Mustafa Bojan waved the flag. This is the 4th Division League in the Gambia after close to 10 months break due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Finally, the league resumed last week, Friday, and almost at the time when in the second wave of the COVID-19 in his badly hitting other countries. Aliou Mane with a cross, foul in there. Wow, Omar Sarr missed and is well, there's an offside also, says the linesman who waved the flag, and that is Seth Ngalan. Seth waved his flag. Well, Hawks are slowly creating chances here. I only hope they can make best use of the chances they are creating, and they seems to be on top of the game right now. Since Babukar Fall and Gabu Gomez came in, they have been contributing very well into the team. Well, one of the Hawks players is on the ground, and this is another opportunity for the coaches to give some advices, players to drink some water, to take some energy, and whilst the medics check on the player, or the medical man who is with the Hawks team has been called in to check on him. He's still on the ground though. Aliou Jan and some of the technical team members of the Hawks team are talking to the players, giving them more advices on what to do, because they would not be happy probably not to go home with the 3 points, or at least a point, because they were defeated in their 4th game of the season by 2-1 against Elite United. They would want to make amends today at least, maybe to go home with their points. The least that they can go home with today probably is with a point. But for Gambian Forces, who were 2-0 winners in their 4th game, would not be also would be happy, I should say, at least if they can go home with a point here today. Play continues. We are back. There's a long shot there, blocked. The ball deflect. Gabriel Silva. Shot blocked for a corner kick for Gambian Forces. And Samsidin Baji would take this one for the Kaki boys. The referees advising his players to calm down. Some confrontation there went between some of the players, and Marigo is making sure that things are in order, as Hawks are ready in another substitution, 2 other players to come in. But first, here comes The corner kick from Samsidin, 2-3 players jumped, no one could connect. Hawks would instead now benefit and to clear the line and defend. But Gambian forces again quickly wins back position. This is Jaju. Ali Mane, this has been a very good second half. Omar Sarr again on an offside position, and the two teams still making more substitutions here. This is now Lamin Sane of Gambia Armed Forces. He's been dispossessed, and Hawks the play have to be stopped because one of the Hawks plays again on the ground, and we have played over 30 minutes of this, or close to 30 minutes now, I should say, of this second 45 minutes of this game here at the Independence Stadium. Wherever you might be watching, once again, this is Africa TV coming to you live from the Independence Stadium in Bakau, where we are witnessing a 4th division match or league match between Gambia Armed Forces and Hawks. The league kicked off last week Friday with some very interesting matches or fixtures, and here we are again witnessing another highly and tightly contested encounter between the Khaki Boys and Hawks, the Red Devils. And the teams are injecting more fresh legs. Number 12 for Hawks and number 10 coming in. And number 14, that is Tafa Mane's contribution in today's game has ended. Play continues here at the Independence Stadium, with Hawks benefiting from another free kick at number 8, that is Babukar Sonko. Quickly take that one, looking for Omar Sarr. Sarr beautifully chested that ball in. Number 3 straight goes for goal, and Bakasise gathers that ball in there, urging his teammates to go forward. He's sending a long high one into the mass banker, jumps and defended well. This is now Silva. He lost position. The new entrant there, number 10 for Hawks. Quickly finds, this is Gabu Gomez. Gabu have lost position, and now Mas Manga come in. This is now Gambia Armed Forces. He's still going, number 24, his new entrance. Here comes now Jaju. Asana finds number because Gambia Armed Forces keeping the ball, slowly building here. Is that an upside? No. There's still Gambia Armed Forces. They are going for building. Hawks defending. Mas Manga there, and they easily wins back position. This is Bakari Jiba. He finds Samsidin. This is Silva now for Gambia Armed Forces. Is that a foul? Yes, it is. And it's a Gabriel Silva has been booked for an initial foul he committed, according to the referee. And the other way around, Gambia Armed Forces have also won another free kick almost at the center circle. And Dauda Jaju is the player foul, is limping. It seems okay. Number 17, Gambia Armed Forces. is, of course, Idrissa Sonko. Another opportunity here for Gambia. Yes, another strike. Well. Alaji Cisse. Is he? Yeah. He is one of the new players. Fantastic strike. That's the number. He's not Alaji Cisse, but Sekou Cisse. Sekou came in as a substitution, and he got the third goal for Gambia Armed Forces. 3-2. Well. Goals are raining here at the Independence Stadium, whilst in the other matches, it's not much happening there because, unless if I check on to find out now what is happening, but I think it has been a very, very interesting encounter. Both teams have been taking on their chances. Not many of them have been created, but so far what we have witnessed here, almost all the chances that have fallen, and Gambia Armed Forces have been brilliantly taken, and they are back in front again. Thanks to Sekou Cisse's fantastic strike. That was a very good shot, almost from outside the 18-yard box, but he launching a very fine shot, and Harry Mendy could not do anything to stop that ball hitting the right side of the net to extend the Khaki Boys lead here at the Independence Stadium. Coaches, it looks like the coaches are now making their technical know-how to work to make the difference here. Two substitutions from either side, making things happen for their sides. Hawks again. Number 3 has been brought down, Husseini Sanyang, and Hawks is benefiting from another free kick, and that is Babukar Sonko. Sonko would take this one for Hawks. They are back again. They need to again chase the game from behind to see if they can get another equalizing goal here before the end of the first half, as Hawks are prepared to introduce another 2 players. Gambia Armed Forces instead they are still attacking. Here comes number 24. They want to kill the game, it looks like. Sekou Cisse, the goal scorer, finds number 24, but his shot went straight to the goalkeeper Mendy, who is urging his players to quickly move forward, and there seems to be under pressure now. Hawks, that is a poor one, and Gambia Armed Forces, but luckily for them, they survive in that occasion. Here comes Hawks again. Gambia Armed Forces defense defending very well. Yeah, 2 new players for Gambia Armed Forces. Number 14 making way. That is Usman Cisse is coming in. Usman Cisse, but coming in for to check on who's the player that has been substituted. That is, of course, number 6. That is Dauda Jaju rather. Dauda's contribution is also has ended in this encounter, as his team is on top of this game here right now. Hawks came twice from behind to level matters before Gambia Armed Forces Sekou Cisse extend his side's lead at the Independence Stadium here in Bakau, as we watch in an empty stadium, almost empty I should say. We have very limited number of spectators and fans from the 2 sides here who are cheering up their sides as Gambia Armed Forces enjoy their lead. And Hawks, this is Sekou Cisse, is the goal scorer for Gambia Armed Forces. He will find, here's another chance for Armed Forces. Oh my word, this time the shot went over the crossbar, and that would have eventually killed the game for Gambia Armed Forces. Hawks should be very much careful not to concede another goal If that happens, probably there will be enough it for them in this encounter. I know they would be happy. That's a foul, says Marigo, against Gambian forces, and the captain leg went up high on the air, and that is very dangerous, and it's not allowed in the game. So Hawks are now pushing to find another equalizer for the third time possibly in this game, and they are benefiting from a free kick, and number 12, who is one of the new entrants, are trying to see if they can possibly get a third goal here to level matters. Here Mas Manga comes in, head straight to the goalkeeper. There was another opportunity for him, but he could not beat Baka Sise. Baka was up to the task. Gambian forces again building from behind. The Silva. It has been a 5. Yes, this is Gambian forces. They're still defending, pressure on him. That's a beautiful turn there. He finds Bakari Jiba. Jiba connects to the number 2, the goal scorer. He's going for a goal. Yes, he does. Fantastic. Goal number 5 for Gambia Armed Forces. 2 goals for Sekou Cisse. Well, what a day for him. He came. Oh, is it? That's the number of Lamin Dabo instead. Got the other goal. This is Lamin Dabo. The 2 substitutions came in. Each one of them scored a goal. And that is a brilliant strike from Sekou. Lamin Dabo rather. Yes, Lamin. That's goal number 4. I said 5, but it's number 4 rather for Hawks. I am a little bit carried away because the goals have been too much. It's 4 now for Gambian forces. So it's seemingly it's another defeat for Gambia for Hawks. Coach Aliou Diagne would be under pressure, no doubt about that. After 2 matches, his side have conceded 5 goals in 2 matches. That looks it doesn't look any good for any team in a competition. Here they hope to reduce the scoreline, probably. That's what they would be hoping for now, but not to maybe take out anything from this game, because Gambian forces now would defend very well not to concede 2 goals more to allow Hawks to go home with a point. But here we are. Bakasise there safely gathering that ball in there, because we are almost into the last minutes of the 90 minutes of this game. The 4th referee is on his feet, waiting to be signaled by the central referee to know how many additional minutes will be added here. But right now, Hawks are losing against Gambian forces. They need to do a lot more. Here comes Lamin Dabo again for Gambian forces. Cross goes in, but no, this time round he could not connect, and Hawks survive in that occasion. Well. I only hope you will not see more goals here from Gambian forces. But anyway, the Khaki boys are sending a message this year in the league. This is now the new entrance for Gambia, for the Hawks side, but they have lost position again, but they would benefit from a throw quickly to be taken by the number 3 Saini Sanya. Saini again. He finds number 5, the new entrance. That is that is of course Alaji Cisse. Alaji finds Seni. Seni sends in a cross. Ball cleared away by Gambian forces. Mas Manga there. Number 12 wins back position for Hawks. He twists and turned. Finds number 10. That is the new entrant of the new entrants. Hawks still building from behind. They've been pressed on. This is Seni. But this is not good for Hawks. They have to move forward if they want another goal. Mas Manga, and I know they do. 4-2. The scoreline is, if you are just joining us, right here at the Independence Stadium. Gambia Armed Forces again going for goal, but no, this time Mendy easily gathered as one, and he 4 minutes of additional time added on here at the Independence Stadium, and Hawks are attacking from the right side of the Independence Stadium. Number 12 finds, but they have been dispossessed quickly. Seni would take that throw for Hawks. He finds number 19, that is Gabu, to Alaji now. Alaji looks for, there's a good shot, but it went wide from the new entrance of Hawks there, number 10. It has been a very good day for Gambian forces, who have been on the lead from the onset of this game. They have been taking the lead. An early goal here. Hawks quickly fought back, level matters, and the captain got the second goal for Gambian forces. That is Jata Seiko, and Hawks responded after the break. But later on in the second half, the new entrants Sekou Cisse and Lamin Dabo extended Gambian forces lead as they lose position here at the center circle. Here comes number 19 for Hawks, and they have been dispossessed, and Jaju finds one of the new entrants there for Hawks, for Gambian forces. This is the goal scorer, Dabo, number 14. Here comes now Samsidin Baji, who is one of the eldest players of this team. Very experienced player, I have to say. He's been in this league now for the longest times. I think he played for different teams in the First Division League, if my memory could serve me well. This is now Gambian forces who are dominating in the last stages of this encounter. Back to Bakasise. As they start, Samsidin finds Bakari Jiba, number 14, Jaju, Gambian forces. This is it. Of course, a very dominant side of Gambian forces who have been cheered up here by their fans. It has been a very decent win for them, 4-2 here so far at Independence Stadium. We are into the almost 3 minutes of the 4 minutes of added time here at the Independence Stadium. Wherever you are, it has been a very good day for Gambian forces, while for Hawks, it's another defeat for them. They lost 2-1 against LTU United in their opening game of the 2020-21 GFF Division 1 League. After almost a 10-month break due to the COVID-19 pandemic, football is finally back in Banjul, and as the league comments, we have been seeing more goals being scored so far in the league, and Gambian forces so far appears to be the team that have scored more goals in a match so far this season. They have scored 4 goals here in today, 6 goals overall. They scored 2-0 against Marimo in their first game. So the Khaki boys, the boys are sending a signal. I only hope if they can keep this trend, because consistency has always been a concern in the GFF Division 1 League. And Hawks continue to defend here, to attack, and that's the end of the game. That's the final whistle. a fantastic night, evening here, I should say, for Gambia Armed Forces. They have won the game by 4 goals to 2. They have been on front from the start of the game, and Hawks have been defeated in the second match of this league, and Coach Aliou Diagne would be under an enormous pressure now. He need to work harder with the boys coming into their third game. Whatever the case might be, they need to do something to make sure that they would at least get a point in that game. I thought they were going for at least a point in this encounter, but they were not able to contain Gambia Armed Forces. The Army boys seems to have more answers than we thought things were going to be. A very good night for them, and Coach Ibrahima Jatta would be a very happy man. Out of 2 matches, they have maximum points, 6 out of 2. Fantastic start for the Khaki boys. Well, mbokk yi match bi jeex na fii ci Independence Stadium ci Bakau. Ñi nga xamante ne mooy Gambia Armed Forces ñoom ñoo dal di jël ndam li door nañ Hawks by 4 goals to 2 fii ci Independence Stadium. Ndam bu rëy a rëy la Army boys yi am tey Khaki boys yi ci kaw Hawks. Hawks ñaari games lañ play gum ñaari defeat. Fu mu nekk nii nag mbir mi dafa mel ni war nañoo seetaat yëf yi. waaw waaye nag ñi nga xamante ne mooy Gambia Armed Forces ñoom dafa mel ni waxaguñ dara ci ligue bi, ndax liñ wane buñ fi tey fees na bot. ñaari match yi am nañ ñaari ndam, tey ñu dal di score 9 goal. ñoom ñoo dal di score gum goal yu bëri ci benn match. seen first match bi against Marimo dañ dal di door ñi nga xamante ne mooy Marimo 2 goals to 0. ñii di Real de Banjul tamit ñoom ñoo jiitu woon Gamtel benn bal ci dara ci update buñ jotagum léegi nii, waaye nag match bi jeexagut, waaye du ñàkk ci yeneen jotaay incha allah nañ leen indil li nga xamante ne mooy scores yooyu. waaye fii ci Independence Stadium bi match bi jeex na. ñii di Gambia Armed Forces ñoom ñoo dal di am ndam by 4 goals to 2, and Hawks gannaaw buñ tryé ñaari yoon ñëw level scores yi mënuñoo continuer ci match bi with that strength. ñi nga xamante ne mooy Gambia Armed Forces eventually ñoom ñoo jël ndam li. Well, viewers, thank you very much. It's all over here wherever you might be watching. This is match day 2 of the Gambia Football Federation 4th Division 1 League. An encounter where it has been a 6-goal thriller between Gambia Armed Forces, the Khaki boys, and Hawks. And it's all over here. Eventually, it ended 4 goals to 2 in favor of Armed Forces. Until we meet again tomorrow, inshallah, God willing, in another encounter, we say thank you very much for the pleasure of your company. And this is Africa TV, and we'll keep you updated. We'll keep you posted as the league continues. But for now, though, we allow you to keep watching other action as, of course, the FA Cup also is happening in England and in Spain, or that's in other countries. The leagues also are taking place. But here in the Gambia, and from the Independence Stadium, it's all over, and it's Gambia Armed Forces 4 and Hawks 2. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.
Following the registration of the National People's Party (NPP) in December 2019 as a political party in the Gambia, the general public is hereby informed and invited to the grand luncheon of the National People's Party (NPP) to be presided over by the Executive Council of the National People's Party under the leadership of the party's Secretary General and party leader, His Excellency President Adama Barrow, Commander-in-Chief of the Gambia Armed Forces and the President of the Republic of the Gambia. Date Saturday, 30th January 2021 at the Independence Stadium in Bakau at 2 p.m. All are invited to attend this historic event. The grand launching of the National People's Party (NPP) from Banjul to Koina, Bakau to Katong, Bara to Amdalai. Let no one be left behind. Seeing is believing. Saturday, 30th January 2021 at 2 p.m. Don't wait to be called. It's at the Independence Stadium, Bakau. NPP, the Party of Peace, Progress, Unity, Human Rights and Development.